we're going to be turning into the brilliantly named Milky Way, following that around all the way back up to Springbank. So we'll be taking the next road on the left. Notice we've got this bus lane which is in operation at the moment. So centre mirror, left signal at this point. And we've got to really check this left hand side. So we've got bikes coming up on the side, so we'll just make sure those are safe. We've got to let those pass to make sure it's safe. Looking into the junction we're going into, we've got a pedestrian crossing. Pedestrian is now out of the way and it is safe in the left hand lane. So we're going to turn in and check the centre and right mirror on the new road. We've got a closed giveaway junction at the end. We're going to turn right, so centre mirror, right mirror, and our right signal. Bringing the position and the speed down and into first gear to give us a bit of a chance to have a look both ways. It is safe, so out we go. And centre mirror and right mirror on the new road, looking to make sure we know what's behind us and there is nobody trying to overtake as we build our speed up. Into the far distance we can see we've got a bend around to the right. And there does look to be queuing traffic on the road around the corner. So traffic on the bend, so mirrors as we approach it. Position's fine, we'll bring the speed down and select our appropriate gear. Up to a crossroads where we're going to be following the road ahead. So mirrors, no signal needed, the position is fine, bring the speed down and we're going to take first gear. We've got a lot of traffic to the sides of us on this junction, and as well as checking to the sides we've got to check the road ahead as well. We've got very obstructed view to the left, so we're just going to creep forward looking both ways to make sure it's safe. Looking both ways and it is safe, so we'll take it across into the new road subject to a 20-mile-an-hour limit, checking those mirrors again on the new road. We've got speed bumps down this road as well, and we can see we've got traffic calming measures such as the priority signs and giveaway signs up ahead. So checking those mirrors, in this case we give way to oncoming vehicles. Centre mirror, right mirror, it's safe to move out, and just steadying ourselves, centralising ourselves against the bump. Centre mirror, left mirror to ease back in. Oncoming traffic again, and another speed bump in the centre of the road. Centre mirror, right mirror, and there is space for us to move out, so taking our space early to let the car know we're coming through. Checking those mirrors again as we move back in, and the centre mirror, right mirror to move back out. This time we've got priority over oncoming vehicles, so just holding our position and taking it steady through. Centre mirror, left mirror, and we're going right at the end, so a bit of a hill here and a closed junction. So mirrors, right signal, position's fine, speed down and into first gear. Very obscured on what we can see to the left for traffic coming down the hill. We're just behind Hull Royal Infirmary at the moment. So as well as a crossroads, so we need to check ahead, we've also got a zebra crossing to the right of us. So we need to check pedestrians are clear on there. Bit of a hill start, so a little bit of extra gas and checking those mirrors and moving out nice and steady. The road is still 20 miles an hour. Checking the mirrors on the new road, and we can see we've got a change of speed limit to 30 coming up now. So centre mirror, right mirror, and just building that speed up. Junctions to the left there, pedestrians as well, but nobody causing a problem at the moment. Looking into the far distance, we can see we've got a red sign on the lamppost to the left of us telling us of a new road layout ahead, so people may be confused. Junction to the right with a bit of traffic emerging from it, and at the end of this road we're going to be turning left and then going right at the traffic lights on the new road, so onto Springbank. So this is now a one-way street, and here we're going to move across to the right-hand lane. We can see we've got a left-hand lane and a right-hand lane. This right-hand lane is for turning right and left. So centre mirror, left signal, speed down. Again, we've got a crossroads here. And we've got quite a busy road on Springbank. As we emerge out of this road, we're looking to move into the right-hand lane. So moving out, we've got watch out for traffic doing what the van's just done there. Centre mirror, right mirror, and right signal for the right turn. So the traffic lights separate here. We can see the left-hand lane's got an arrow for going ahead. Our traffic lights on the right are still red at the moment. And we'll be moving into Princess Avenue. So while we're sat here, keeping a good check on the mirrors, could be bikes and things coming up, could be people in the wrong lane as well. Looking at the traffic lights ahead just in front of the van, we can see that there is a box junction as well. So mirrors before we move away, it is safe. Looking into the new road, because we've got pedestrian crossings there, and there is a pedestrian waiting. And then onto the new road. Somebody getting into a car there, so mirrors and just a little place of safety away. Centre mirror, left mirror, back again. Same again with this pedestrian, not overdoing it. Centre mirror, right mirror, police car approaching, so mirror checks, just moving across, giving them that room. Centre mirror, right mirror, and moving out. Pedestrian on the left hand side, waiting to cross. They have seen us, so we know that we're happy to proceed there, and the crossing is clear. No left turn on the approach, and another zebra crossing. So mirrors on the approach and scanning the crossing. It is looking safe, so we're safe to continue. Looking further down the road, we've got junctions to the left and the right. Parked cars on the left hand side as well. A couple of vans parked on the left as well, which might be just obscuring view of anybody walking out. So checking the mirrors and just looking for any activity, see if there's anybody moving. More junctions coming up on the left hand side as well. So mirrors as we approach them, nothing following close behind. So vehicle waiting to turn in front of us. Mirrors as we approach it, they've turned clear. Lorry approaching, so mirrors, left mirror as well, and just moving across, giving them a place of safety. Losing view of the crossing, mirrors, and now we can see. And again, another crossing, so mirrors and checking the crossing out. It's all safe. Watching the taxi just in case it turns, it has seen us. And another crossing, so mirrors and scan, and a roundabout. We're going to turn left, so centre mirror, left signal, the position is fine. Speed and gear is safe for us to continue. Another left mirror check. And then centre mirror, right mirror on the new road. Safe to build up. Road at the moment is 30 and we're coming into a 20 zone. So we're now on Newland Avenue. So we're not sure what's around the bend, so we don't want to rush into it. Trying to take an early view into the bend, a deep, close look into that bend. And we can see we've got a van sticking out a little bit here, so it's just taking up a little bit of the room. So checking the mirrors, just bringing it to a stop, just to give some clearance. Centre mirror, right mirror, making sure it's safe to take out space. Centre mirror, left mirror to move back in. Look at the crossing, so mirrors and scan, the crossing is clear. And we've got speed bumps down here, speed tables, which are the longer speed bumps if you like. We've got raised hatch markings down the centre. We've also got these weird crossings, so we're just coming up to one now. So just look on the road there. You can see that's marked out, but it's not a full crossing. So a full crossing would need to have zigzag lines and give way or stop lines and some form of lights. So just like the zebra crossing that we've got here. So we've stopped, we'll pop the handbrake on to make sure it is safe, and and we're just checking to see if anybody else is approaching the crossing. We do have somebody on the left hand side, so we're just going to wait. I'm going to keep a mirror check to make sure it's safe. Safe for us to move out now, so moving across. The junction is safe for us. So back to these crossings that we're dealing with in front of us now. Okay, so these are often referred to as courtesy crossings. So we see a pedestrian here. So checking the mirrors, I'm going to bring it to a gentle stop. If it's safe for us to stop, handbrake on. If it's safe for us to stop, then we can stop, give way to them, but we're not going to wave the pedestrian out or give them any indication that we're letting them go. We'll let them make the decision. If it's not safe for us to stop, then as far as I'm aware, there's no obligation for us to stop there. So mirrors, scan this crossing, the zebra crossing, it's safe for us to continue. And we can see there's another one of these courtesy crossings here, so there's quite a few down here, which can be slightly misleading to pedestrians who believe that there might be crossings that they can just walk out on. So we need to be extra careful, extra vigilant in case anybody's there. So another zebra crossing coming up, so mirrors, let's scan the crossing, it is safe. We're not accelerating through, we've got the van which might be turning around here, so it might reverse. Nope, it's moved out of the way, so that's fine. So mirror checks again. We see in the distance we're dealing with a red traffic light. So it's been red for quite a long time now, so it may change by the time we get there. So we'll be aware of that. And at the traffic light's going to turn left, so that has turned to green. So since we're a left mirror, left signal, adjusting our position, bringing the speed down to something safe. The lights for the right hand lane are changing now. Mirrors before we turn and checking into the new road that the crossing is clear, there's nobody about. Mirror checks before we build up our speed.